taking its toll on the shipping industry. We have heard stories about ships that are coming into the Gulf of Paria for bulk cargo, having to, as and when necessary, go to Singapore for dry docking. We will amplify on that later. But what this drove us to realize is that once we applied the resources that we had at our disposal, our technical resources, our knowledge of the industry, our residents in the Caribbean region, we could create a dry docking industry or add to the dry docking industry in the Western Hemisphere in a manner that would be beneficial to ourselves, beneficial to the investing community, beneficial to the citizens of the Western Hemisphere, with particular emphasis on the citizens in the Caribbean, and we set about our task of developing this industry. Port of Spain was our first stop, and between 2004, when we incorporated the Trinidad Dry Dock Company, and 2007, we spent our time developing the project in Port of Spain, researching the industry, analyzing and reviewing the costs as the costs of the project evolved, and bringing the project to a stage where we could approach the government, not for assistance, but simply to let them know what we were doing, to seek their blessings for introducing a major industry in Trinidad, and whatever assistance they could render in expediting the regulatory planning process. So this started, like I said, in 2004, and culminated in 2007, when we received the approval from the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Trade and Industry, notifying us that Cabinet had considered this project. Cabinet had referred this project to the Standing Committee on Energy, and the Standing Committee on Energy had conveyed its approval for us to proceed with this project. What that simply meant was that we now had the authority to seek all of the necessary approvals. It is not the type of approval that says we can go and start driving pipe or dredging the Gulf of Paria. We don't want to go through the process. Seek to get the necessary regulatory planning approvals, engage in the environmental impact assessment process, so that we could then go into detailed engineering design and then to construction. So between 2007 and the present, this has largely been our preoccupation. And we think we have done very well indeed. Because today we are here presenting to you, the members and guests of the Chamber, about our progress to date, describing this project to you. And now, let me repeat that when we envisaged this dry docking industry in the Caribbean, we identified 4 locations that we felt were appropriate and that we felt we could make successful projects happen. One of them was the Turks and Caicos, where the layout of the Turks and Caicos is really almost 1,000 small islands nestled on a sandbank in the northern Caribbean region, and it's literally a growing nation, a new nation that is on the region. We identified a location in Point-a-Pierre where the Clip Deco had a reclamation license area that it was not utilizing. An area where they had a reclamation license, but it was not using. So we felt this was appropriate. We entered into early discussions with Clip Deco, but we took those discussions just so far. And we also had in our horizon Guyana, because we felt that Guyana was appropriate. The bathymetry of the coastline in Guyana suited the model we had developed for Port of Spain, and we thought in due course we would speak to the people in Guyana. In February of this year, Director David Fraser, who's here, he had taken with me, he had his first incursion into Guyana with this objective in mind. He interacted with Director Backer, who is here with us today. He's from Guyana. David, could you just stand and acknowledge? Director David Backer, and introduced the concept that we had developed for the Sullivan Island project to Mr. Backer. The enthusiasm of the reception in Guyana was overwhelming, and within about 2 months, we had discussions with the government of Guyana pertaining to establishing a dry dock there. So where are we today? The Trinidad Dry Dock Company is now at the stage of moving forward into the very different realm of investment financing. And in keeping with that objective, we engaged Hardy Brothers LLC. Hardy Brothers LLC was introduced to us by a former director, Eric Stephen Williams, who has moved on. And Sydney Hardy, the principal of Hardy Brothers LLC, is with us today. And Sydney is at the head table with me. And Sydney will have some few words to say about where we have moved to in our quest to obtain the necessary finance to move these two projects forward. The investment requirement of these two projects is significant, as you may well imagine. And as we go through the presentation today, David will take you through all the details of the project, the anticipated cost of construction, the rationale behind the project, the justification for locating in Trinidad with our PowerPoint presentation, and we are hoping that you will leave here with significantly more knowledge than you arrived. Two other directors are here with us today. George Fraser, born in St. Kitts, but having lived in Trinidad since he was 12 years old. And Brazil Bethencourt, born in the Dominican Republic, and she had lived in New York since she was about 12 years old. And that is part of our team, as there are a couple of directors who could not be here with us today as we take this project forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are introductory remarks. I have tried to give you a background to the development of the project, which we have kept largely under wraps. We kept this project almost as a national secret for the 4 years or so of its gestation. And we thought we did so with good reason. Even after we got the approval of the Cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago to proceed, we kept it very confidential as we continued to liaise with the Environmental Management Authority, seeking to get past this disclosure before coming to the national community about the project. In sometime, I believe, August last year, Wilfred Degan, who is with us here today, Wilfred is the leader of a cluster created by government to develop the ship repair and shipbuilding industrial sector in Trinidad and Tobago. And we have worked closely. This cluster was established sometime after the Trinidad Dry Dock Company commenced its initiative. But Wilfred has been instrumental in liaising with the government to keep its interest in this type of industrial development very high. And basically, we are coming together today to give the project the exposure that we need. Pursuant to Wilfred's publication about the project, Energy Caribbean seized upon the opportunity, and David Rennick is here with us today. And Energy Caribbean featured the project in its April issue, and we are very pleased with Mr. Rennick for taking this initiative. It has enhanced our project. It has given us a degree of stature and exposure that we had not had before. And I think it was as a result of Energy Caribbean's publication as a lead story of the Port of Spain Dry Dock project that the South Trinidad Chamber of Industry and Commerce took the initiative of contacting us. So I would simply want to close my introductory remarks by complimenting the South Chamber for the excellence of its organization and the efficiency of its organization. We've been in dialogue with them for the last 2 months as we got this program prepared. The dialogue over the last 2 weeks was intense, back and forth, making sure that all arrangements were perfect. And we are extremely pleased to have been invited by the South Chamber to do this presentation. So I will simply close by once again saying thank you all very much for being here. We look forward to your enjoyment and your enlightenment by what we have to present, and we will be available towards the end of the session for questions and answers, which our team at the head table, Sydney Hardy, David Freeman, and myself, we will be happy to answer any of your questions. So thanks again.